It's another Kalima Kam episode. It's another Kalima Kam episode. It's another Kalima Kam episode. Yes! It is time for another word of wisdom from your girl Kalima. You're watching Kalima Kam TV. And today we are going to talk about something that everyone can relate to. We've loved them, we've ghosted them, but some of us have chosen to stay. And that's who I want to talk to today. Toxic freaking friends. Why do we keep them? Why can't we let them go? Why are we so attracted to people who could care less about us? Let's break this down. These are in no particular order, but number one,
lack of respect, hunty.
Why do we give people attention who do not respect us? Yes, I'm taking you to school today. What is the point of giving someone attention who talks down to you, who's probably a backstabber, talks behind your back, humiliates you, and is just not a nice person? I can't even tell you how many friends of mine reach out to me literally to tell me about their friends and the way that they do them. And I'm like, girl, how you found me? Not saying that I'm like the best friend in the world. If you have an example of a good friend, why are you talking to this one? What is the point of giving attention to someone who could care less about you? To me, that is signs of someone who doesn't love themselves enough, i.e. watch my video on top 5 ways to love yourself. Until you gain a sense of love for yourself and respect for yourself, you're never going to have those boundaries to teach others how to treat you. If someone talks down to you, that means that they don't even see you on their level.
That's why they're talking down to you.
If they think they're better than you, they ain't your friend. There are friends who are maybe older and wiser, letting you know that I care about you and I want to teach you and I want better for you. That's different than someone who talks to you like you're irrelevant and I could care less how you react to what I'm about to say. But let's face it, a lot of friends aren't really good communicators. They don't know how to speak. So it's your job to learn how to speak and teach that person how you feel. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But if they don't know better and you haven't even given them the signs, but you just get mad and you're in your own mind and you just lashing off and leaving, how you expect them to know? You feel me? You gotta let them know first, you know? Give them a chance first. But if you've given them chances and they still just could care less, selfishness. I'm selfish. I want you all of myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want you all of myself because I'm... Yes! Y'all know that song? I love that song. Okay. They shouldn't be selfish in the sense of wanting you all to themselves in a controlling way. And they also shouldn't be selfish in the way of they put themselves first before you. Friendship, real, genuine, honest love is reciprocation. It means you benefit my life and I benefit your life. You have traits and qualities that I admire that I don't have myself. I have things that you value that you may or may not have yourself. And together we are like Malika and Khloe Kardashian. B and J, you feel me? Mr. Incredible and Frozone, okay? If you can't say that's the type of friend that you got, then you need to start singing that Fifi song. Selfish people don't think of your feelings. The definition of selfish is concerned chiefly with your own profit or pleasure, honey. I'm supposed to be R. If they see themselves as a priority over others, then you are no exception. You have to be able to call out if somebody is selfish, and then you have to realize, okay, are they worth investing in the sense that I need to maybe approach them on how I feel about them being so selfish, and in what ways were they selfish, because you will need receipts. But if you feel like you've given them all the signs and all the voice that you could to the issue or to the way that they've been treating you, then yes, it's time to keep it moving.
Number 3.
Manipulative. Another thing my friends consistently talk to me about, whether it's friends or relationships, are manipulative people. The thing about manipulative people is that sometimes it's an habitual thing. Like, they don't even realize that they're sort of finessing you and the system to sort of get what they want. These are the people that every time you get in an argument, they find a way to turn it on you, even though they know good and well that they was wrong. You do not want to be cool with someone who can't take responsibility, but you also need to be able to take responsibility, because how do you ever expect to grow if your pride and your ego is so high? You're always going to be bumping heads with them. You can't be right and also be happy. You gotta sometimes say, you know what, I'm gonna let you have this one because that was my bad. You be on some other stuff too, but this time I'm gonna take that L. And then hopefully they'll look at that and be like, I like this, she keeps it 100. I like that, you know, he keeps it honest with me. So now I feel more comfortable letting my guard down and saying, you know what, I kind of messed up then too. That's the only way you're gonna grow together, because we're all human, we all make mistakes. So if someone's manipulative and they have to find a way to make you look wrong,
Toxic. Won't want it.
moving on. Number 4, betrays you. I have recently been betrayed by friends who I really thought that I could trust. I really thought that we were grown adults and we could talk about things, and you know, they blindsidedly betrayed me. Now, I was really close with one of these few people in particular, and the betrayal hurt to the core. They like essentially went ghost after. Sorority style.
You can't sit with us.
I'm done with you. Once again, you're not going to be treated better because you're a good person. You could have been that person who did everything and tried your absolute best, kept it 100, been honest, and people will still betray you. You got to be clear also on what betrayal is. When you know that that person knows what your deal breakers are in a relationship, in a friendship, they should make sure that they never ever cross those lines and those boundaries, and they do it anyway. That is betrayal. These are people who are toxic, honey. These are the people who will talk behind your back and humiliate you and will probably backstab you because they have no respect for you. Be clear on your deal breakers, and those around you should know what those deal breakers are. If for whatever reason they don't, communication once again. But you know what I'm saying? That's up to you if you feel like, okay, I feel like they get it, this time I'm gonna forgive them. Last but not least, lax commitment. These are the people who are in and out of your life. They go in, they come out, they feel like they can, you know, finesse somehow to get back in, or, you know, you choose to forgive them and you let them back in, but it always seems to be in and out. Some people are for a season and some people are forever. You have to be the judge to see, okay, I feel like every time I'm without this person, I'm growing. So I need to leave them in the season section. You feel me? And then there's some people where it's like, nah, I messed up. Take responsibility. I really value this person in my life. Keep it moving, you know, hopefully on a positive direction. But you gotta be clear on those deal breakers so that you do not repeat them and you don't allow others to repeat them.
But never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Go ahead and share this to those toxic friends.
Drop a comment below and make sure to share a toxic experience that you've had.